Thanks very much. Of course, we'll have extensive coverage of this entire process. If more troops are sent to Iraq, who might actually command those troops in the days ahead? There are fresh calls for change at the top of the military Iraq War Command. Our senior Pentagon correspondent, Jamie McIntyre, has some details. Jamie?
Well, Wolf, very simply put, the question is, along with a new strategy, should U.S. troops have a new top commander?
1 year ago, in an interview with CNN, General George Casey was brimming with confidence that 2006 would be the year Iraq would turn the corner.
I think what you're going to see is a gradual diminution in the levels of violence.
But Casey was wrong. Wrong about the violence, and wrong in his expectation that as more Iraqi troops stood up, more U.S. troops could come home. Both Casey and fellow four-star General John Abizaid stubbornly insisted all last year more U.S. troops would not help. Now, with President Bush considering a surge of American troops, the question is, will he replace Casey as the chief proponent of a failed strategy? General Abizaid is retiring, but Casey, after meeting with Defense Secretary Robert Gates in Iraq, said that unlike Abizaid, he would not step aside voluntarily when his tour in Iraq ends later this year. Casey was thought to be Donald Rumsfeld's pick to be the next Army Chief of Staff. But now with Rumsfeld gone, Casey may pay a price for overseeing failure in Iraq. That, his supporters argue, would be an injustice.
They're looking for a scapegoat because basically this was the president's strategy that he embraced, which is to turn over security to the Iraqis. And since it hasn't worked as well as the president would like, he's looking for a scapegoat.
Sources say the Pentagon is considering a wider shakeup that would eliminate Casey's job once he's gone, leaving a three-star general in charge of U.S. ground forces in Iraq. Overall responsibility for the war would fall to the next U.S. Central Commander, who replaces General John Abizaid.
And Wolf, a name often mentioned for that new top commander of the Central Command is Lieutenant General David Petraeus, who has a reputation as an unconventional thinker and literally helped write the book on counterinsurgency warfare as a co-author of the Army's new doctrine. Wolf?
Sounds like he's got good credentials for that kind of a job. Jamie, thank you very much. Now that Saddam Hussein is